Guys, Anthony from the Derringers Music Guitar Shop here. So here with me today I've got the Gibson 2017 SG Faded T. T being for traditional, not the high performance version. So this guy here is an all mahogany body, very much the same way that they've made SGs for many years. This guy here, the fadeds, what they are is kind of like a scaled back version. They don't bind any of the neck or anything, they don't kind of high gloss finish them. This is where you're saving money, sort of thing. So a lot of the standard specs out of a Gibson SG. So you got a mahogany body. This is a faded gloss nitro finish. So nitrocellulose lacquer, again being a very fine lacquer, one that will wear. This is the lacquer that they use on most of their range. I think pretty much all of their range actually. But this is a very fine coat of nitro, and it's a semi-gloss, so it's not super glossy. It's kind of faded a little bit. It looks like a vintage guitar kind of. This guy is also a slim 60s tapered neck, so it's quite a skinny neck, quite a comfortable neck to play. I've got pretty small hands. I really like thin necks, so if you ever see me get excited about slim tapered necks, that's why. This guy here also has a thicker rosewood fretboard. So as of this year they've put a slightly thicker fretboard on these guys to give you a little bit more meat back, but for tone, for sustain, they've made the fretboards a little thicker, and they still feel very, very comfortable. They don't feel like a very fat 50s neck or anything. These guys are also fit with a Tectoid nut. Now the Tectoid nut is a synthetic material. They've made this stuff to be very, very hard, so it kind of emulates bone, but it's also a self-lubricating nut, so it's like the Graphtec nuts. Those guys there are made out of graphite, and they lubricate the strings as the string passes across the nut. So when you're bending or tuning, the nut won't grab your string. It's actually going to pass over quite freely, and as a result holds your tuning a little better and resists breaking a little more as well. So a really cool thing that they've done. The Tectoid nuts are cool. They do the job very well. Also got the old vintage style machine heads on them as well. So they call these Keystone machine heads, or Keystone style tuners. They've put them on there to keep it in line with the vintage feel of an SG. So that's the SG Faded. That's the main differences between them and a standard or whatever. So awesome, cool guitars, very affordable as well. Because they don't put the high gloss finish on them and they don't bind things, you're saving yourself a bit of money, and it's still a really, really cool Gibson guitar. For any prices or anything, check out the link below, or the Derringers webpage and Facebook. If you want to come and have a play, obviously these guys are in stock at the time of filming. We do have a couple of these guys here at the moment, so if you want to come and have a try for yourself, you're more than welcome to come down and have a play. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers.